Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining the webinar today. Today's webinar is going to focus on our high school program, as well as some opportunities that will present themselves after you finish our high school program. As you can see here, my name is Sky Reinbold. I am the assistant manager of our admissions department here. Anytime you call into our admissions department with our toll-free number, you're going to talk to anybody that I sort of handle and manage and things like that. So myself, I've been here for 6 years. I was hired back in 2012, and it's been a really great 6 years. A lot of exciting things have happened here at Penn Foster. So we're just going to give it a few minutes here, 1 or 2 minutes here, and make sure we can see if anybody else wants to join. So at that, I'm just going to cover the agenda here real quick. So what we're going to talk about today is a little bit about Penn Foster, about contacts, about ways you can get in touch with us, whether it's over the phone or over our website, some paths to success that you can take with our high school diploma, as well as some additional programs that we offer, what else Penn Foster can help you with in high school. So we don't only offer a regular full course, we offer some individual courses, and we're going to kind of go over a few of those examples. We're going to talk about the support that you're going to get through your high school journey. Also going to talk about the best part of the high school journey, which is that graduation. And then, as I said, some offerings after you graduate high school with Penn Foster. We have our career school and our college, and then a little bit about our next steps. So getting into about Penn Foster. So Penn Foster was actually founded in 1890 by Thomas J. Foster, and he established a school for minors, and they were being educated and taught about safety and engineering, and that was actually done all through the mail. Obviously no computers or anything like that, no phones at that time, at least not with the school, and everything was done all through the mail. All the correspondence was done through the mail. And at that time, it was international correspondence schools, so corresponding through the mail. Other things what we see here, we have the DEAC, we have our accrediting bureaus down at the bottom there. So we are nationally accredited through the Distance Education and Accrediting Commission. We also have Advanced Ed accreditation, and then we have our Middle States accreditation, which is our regional accreditation that covers our high school as well as our career school. So moving on, so how can you enroll or learn more about our programs? So you could visit our website. You could visit us at pennfoster.edu. If you want to request more information, you can click the request info button on any of the pages. And then if you're ready to take that next step, you can click enroll, you can complete the form. And what that's going to do is that's going to generate a student ID number for you right on the spot. And then you're going to be able to get right into your student portal and start your classes. I think that's one of the best parts about the Penn Foster, not only high school program, but any of the programs, is that you don't have to wait until back to school time. And it is kind of back to school time now, but you don't have to wait till then or wait till, a semester starts in traditional school. You can just get in there, you can get yourself enrolled, and you can get started with your classes as soon as possible. So another way that you can call into us and enroll or learn some more about the program that we offer, or the programs that we offer, is you actually can call us over the phone and speak to one of our admission specialists. So our admission specialists, they're here from 8 in the morning until 11 o'clock at night during the week, and then 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. on the weekends. So you can call them at any time during those hours, and the number you'll want to use is shown on the screen. It's 1-866-833-5103. Definitely recommend it if you have any sort of specific questions. You want to have a nice long discussion with somebody about the program, what it offers, or even if you're undecided. I think that's one of the best reasons for you to call in. If you're undecided on what you want to do, give us a call. Our admission specialist, they'll learn a little bit about your situation and recommend and guide you towards the best program that's going to fit your needs and help you meet your goals. So another great way that you can learn more is you can go on social media. So everybody's on social media pretty much. If you search Penn Foster on Facebook, Twitter, or even Instagram, you could stay up to date. They post videos, they post success stories, they post a lot of great stuff on social media. And then just like we did back in 1890, you can also get info via the mail. So if you, again, click get info or request info on our website, you could fill out the form there. You're going to get some emails about our program, and then we're going to send you something through the mail that you can use to look at, or you can actually use that to enroll. So a couple things that Penn Foster offers here, or actually all of what Penn Foster offers. So for high school, we offer the entire high school program. We also offer diploma completion. So if anyone is on the line here or is watching this webinar and you're a parent and you have some children that maybe they were 2 or 3 credits shy of graduating high school, we actually can help them get that diploma completed. We can also do that through our regular full program too. We offer an evaluation that we're going to talk about in a few minutes here, and that can be done before you even make any kind of payment or get enrolled at all. Another thing that we offer credit recovery in summer school. So along the same lines, if any of you on the line or that are watching this webinar had missed 1 or 2 credits, or any parent, you want your children to take summer school courses, they need to take them, but you want them to take them right from home to offer a little bit more flexibility. We also help with summer school courses as well. So we work with a lot of high schools where they're allowed to, or we're allowed to offer the summer school courses, and that can be done all online, all from the comfort of your home. Another thing we offer on the high school side is pathways. So if you're looking to get into a specific career, such as auto repair, medical field, if you want to go into college after your high school diploma, we actually have some pathways that will give you a little taste and a little experience, a little knowledge and education in some specific fields. That way you're going to be much better prepared for your career or a subsequent career program or college program. And we're gonna cover the exact pathways that we have in just a few minutes here. So we also have a bunch of career school offerings. So we have career diplomas, we have certificates. The career diplomas are they're really meant for someone who wants to get into a different career or even really wants to sort of pad their resume. But what the career diplomas are really meant for is it's going to teach you everything you need to know to kind of get your foot in the door in that career. So, medical coding and billing, pharmacy technician, veterinary assistant, things like that. The certificates are going to be more for enrichment, more for improving skills that you already have. If you don't have any experience, or certificates may not necessarily allow you or give you the opportunity to get into employment or into a career. They're really meant for enrichment, professional enrichment, personal enrichment, things like that. And then another really, really great program that I feel is good for really anybody that is going to, eventually everybody's going to work. So the Career Readiness Boot Camp that we offer is really, really great for anybody who is going to either go into the workforce now after high school diploma, or even after they graduate from high school, take another program, and then get into the workforce. That Career Readiness Boot Camp is going to give you the soft skills and just the things that you need to know to really just be the best employee that you can be. And that's something that's going to look really good on your resume. That shows that you might not have any work experience. And if you don't have any work experience, this is going to be something that's good for you to show that, hey, I don't have any work experience, but I took this program and it taught me a lot of really, really good things about how to be a good employee and how to work hard and all that good stuff. So that's highly recommended for anyone that's going to be working. Another offering, we do have an entire college. So we offer associates and bachelor's degrees. So bachelor's degrees, we do only have criminal justice and business management, but we have roughly 20 associate's degrees, as well as undergraduate certificates that can help you get that degree that you're looking for to get into a career. Or even if you're in a career now and you're looking for a promotion, and that promotion or that job posting requires a degree, we're going to be able to allow you to do that degree program right from home on your own time, and you can even continue working while you're doing those programs. And then we also offer individual college courses. So those are good for if you're attending an outside college, outside of Penn Foster, and maybe you need one course to complete your graduation requirements, and you don't want to wait or pay to do that in a brick and mortar school. You can do that with us, as long as you check with that school to make sure that credit and that course is going to be accepted. You could take that with us. Once you're finished, we can get you a transcript. You could transfer that into your current program. A lot of people call us for those for employers as well. Some employers, they don't need a full degree, but they want you to take at least a 3-credit course, or maybe 2 3-credit courses, or even a 1-credit course that'll meet some requirements for a job you might be looking at. So that's sort of a broad overview of everything that Penn Foster offers. So here's the path to success. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make initial contact with either an admissions specialist over the phone or on our website, doing some research there. And then you're going to want to gather some information. How long is the program? What is the tuition going to be? What am I going to learn? What are my opportunities going to be when I finish this program? So as I talked about before, the next bullet here is we do offer something for both college and high school. So here it does say unofficial transcript, so that is in relation to our high school program. So if anyone is interested in, finding out what do I really need to do to graduate high school. I went to high school, whatever the reason was, I had to leave, but I did some work, and you should get credit for that work. So what you can do is you could call into admissions, you could speak with an admissions specialist, they could tell you all about the program, and then they can set you up with a complimentary high school pre-evaluation. What you can do is you could send us a copy of your unofficial transcript that could be faxed in, you can even take a picture with your smartphone and email it into your admission specialists. And then what that admission specialist is going to do is they're going to get that to our evaluation department. And typically within 24 to 48 hours, sometimes a lot quicker, the evaluation department is going to then send your admission specialist back a target graduation plan, as well as courses needed discussion. So the target graduation plan, what that's going to show is it's going to show what we're going to transfer in. So what work that we're going to give you credit for that you've already completed, how many credits you're going to need to actually graduate. So you need 21.5 credits to graduate. We can actually accept up to 16 credits. So if anyone had completed all the way through 11th grade, maybe even some 12th, there is a chance that you may actually get all 16 credits. It does have to go through the evaluation process. But if you get those 16 credits, you're only looking at 5.5 credits, which is 6 courses to become a high school graduate. So it's really nice to know that up front. I think it gives a little bit more encouragement, more motivation. I know I'd be much happier to finish something and to work hard on something when I knew I only had to do 6 classes as opposed to 22. Another really great thing about that complimentary evaluation is we're going to be able to allow you to take advantage of our full pay discount. And that full pay discount, full pay is, it's not only the cheapest way to pay for any of our programs, but to me, it really gives that peace of mind that you don't have to worry about making payments. All you have to worry about is focusing on your studies, focusing on getting good grades, focusing on studying, and not having to make payments. There's also a lot of other benefits for paying in full. So if you speak with one of our admissions specialists, they'll be happy to go over those benefits with you. But with the evaluation, what we allow you to do is we're going to give you a certain amount off per credit that comes in from your previous school. And you can take advantage of the full pay discount right up front. So instead of paying one lump sum, sending your transcripts in and then getting a refund, we actually can take what we take in, what the monetary adjustment would be for those credits we can transfer in. We can knock that right off the full pay price, and you can pay us right there. Don't have to worry about a refund, don't have to worry about monthly payments or anything like that. So I highly recommend that if you do call into our admission specialists here, that you ask them about that process and at least get that set up. We did a webinar earlier this week, and that was one of the things that I had mentioned about the high school pre-evaluation is if you're nervous, and we know that this is a nerve-wracking decision to go back to school, especially if you're a little bit older. If you have that feeling, or you're scared, or you have that fear, at least set up a pre-evaluation. It doesn't matter if you went to high school 20 years ago. Track down your transcripts. The school has to keep them on file. Set up that pre-evaluation, get them into it, get those transcripts into us, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at how many courses you'll actually have to do to become a high school graduate. So that's enough on the evaluations. So after you get that all back, or if you decide to just enroll right off the get-go, your admission specialist or yourself online is going to process your enrollment. Once you process your enrollment, you're going to get sent to a welcome video, and that welcome video, that's going to welcome you here to Penn Foster, tell you a little bit about us, and just encourage you and motivate you to continue and move on. So once you're enrolled and you're in your student portal there, your journey has kind of started, but we do kind of follow you along the way in that journey. So we have a really great support team. We have an entire student services department with student advocates that are waiting to help you with any account related issues, billing related issues, anything like that, any non-academic courses. We also have non-academic questions, excuse me. We also have an entire education department. So anything academic, don't be afraid to reach out to us. If you're struggling with a course, reach out. We can get you to an instructor. They can walk you through what you're having trouble with, and then you're going to be just so much better off than just trying to do it on your own. We have help here. Make sure you ask for that help. We also have success coaches. So if you're assigned a success coach, you're going to get a call from them. They're going to introduce themselves, and really, if you need anything along the line, they're going to be able to help you with that. They're going to motivate you. They're going to get you help that you need, and all that kind of stuff. So, and then in addition to that, we also have career coaches. So career coaches, they're going to be there to kind of assist you with the next steps. So what's going to happen after I graduate, things like that, resume writing, giving you suggestions on where to find employment, where to find jobs, things like that. And then most importantly, after you complete the program, you're going to be a graduate. And we're going to discuss in a little bit here. We do have a graduation ceremony. So I was able to take part in that last year. It was a remarkable and moving experience. So I highly, highly suggest that, don't just graduate from the program. Come see us here in Northeastern Pennsylvania and walk across that stage. So as we talked about before, we do have some career pathway concentrations. So what this would actually allow you to do is take your high school diploma program. You're still going to graduate from that regionally accredited high school. You're going to still get a high school diploma. But if you're interested in going into the automotive field, carpentry field, if you're looking to go to college, or if you want to get into healthcare or information technology, what these pathways are going to do is, instead of you choosing your own electives, which are the last 5 classes in the course, you're actually going to have electives that are related to these fields. So if you want to get into the healthcare field, especially if you want to move on and take a career diploma with us, in pharmacy technician or medical coding and billing, medical transcriptionist, things like that. If you do that healthcare pathway, not only are you going to get a little bit of a head start, you're going to get a little bit of knowledge about the healthcare field. Some of those courses may even potentially transfer into one of our career diploma programs. So if you're interested and you want to get into one of these fields here that is related to our pathways that we offer, definitely check that out on the website. Ask your admissions specialist about it. They can tell you what courses are included, what those electives are, and kind of what the benefits are of doing those pathways. So moving on here, this is what you're going to see. This is going to be your student portal. So this student portal is actually relatively new. It's about a year or two old, and I was a part of sort of the initial meetings and viewings of this new student portal. I'm very passionate about this student portal. So it's very user friendly. It's very intuitive, and what it really does is it kind of breaks down the knowledge and the pieces of information that you have to study and learn to successfully pass your exams. It breaks them down into little chunks. So a reading assignment is no longer a 90-page study guide that you have to read through and take notes and do highlighting and things like that and then take exams. That one study guide is actually going to be broken down into quite a few small digestible assignments. So, a reading assignment that may only be 2 or 3 pages. And then we're going to give you an opportunity to submit a short answer. And then we're going to give you some flashcards. And I know myself, when I went to school, I was huge on flashcards. I think they're a really, really great way to study and learn really key topics of the material that you just went over. So those flashcards are there, and then there's a quiz, and the quiz isn't graded. It's just for you to kind of test your knowledge. And the good thing is you don't have to test your knowledge once you finish the entire course or the entire lesson. You're going to be able to test that knowledge right after you just sort of digested and learned a small portion of that course and that lesson. So this page that we're looking at right here, this is going to be your resources pages. So anyone that decides to take that step to enroll, I highly recommend that you check out this page. You have the welcome video if you need to watch it again, and then you have some great resources, some videos here on the right-hand side. So as you can see here, it's going to show you about how to manage your learning, how to set a schedule, things like that. It's going to show you how to navigate your student portal. It's going to show you how to take exams and things like that. So especially if you enroll online, I would head right to the resources page and watch every one of those videos. You're going to be much more motivated and encouraged to start your course and continue progressing through that course. And then when you call us over the phone, you speak with an admissions specialist. They're actually going to walk you through the student portal once they do process your enrollment. So they'll also show you this resources page. So it's a great page. And then below here, you have your student catalog, your forms, things in there. Aside from the student catalog are privacy releases. So that's important. A privacy release, if you are over the age of 18 and you enroll in our program and you want someone else to be able to call in and speak with us about your program and about your account, make sure you get one of those into us. You're going to have any forms like ADA forms if you need one. There is going to be a copy of your enrollment agreement in there once you start taking a couple lessons. So definitely visit that section there to see if you have any forms that you need to submit or keep a copy on hand. Also, something we talked about in our webinar just earlier this week here is the virtual library. So that has a lot of resources in it that are going to really supplement your learning. I think everything that we offer and we teach is great, and it's going to get you that high school diploma and get you prepared for the workforce or to get into college. But my feeling is that the more that you learn, the better off you're going to be. So definitely check that out, especially if you're writing something. There's a couple of writing assignments in here, so there's going to be some resources for you on that. And then below there is the bookstore. So our bookstore has sweatshirts, some PF swag, some water bottles, things like that. So definitely check that out. And then the last thing there is our refer a friend program. So word of mouth is great. If you have friends or family members that maybe they need their high school diploma, make sure you click that link and you post something up on Facebook or Twitter, or you send them an email. What that's going to do is it's not only going to encourage them to enroll. If they do enroll through that referral, you're actually going to get $50 in a tuition credit, or if you've paid in full, you're going to get a check for $50 just for sort of spreading the word about Penn Foster. So that's your resources page. So this page here, this is what you're going to see when you first log on, and really when you log on at any time. So you have your course here, you have your progress. It's going to show you when you're going to complete the program, and what that is based on is we have a study planner. So what you can do with the study planner is you could sort of set a goal for yourself. And I think with anything in life, if you set yourself a goal, it's going to be much easier to achieve and to accomplish that goal. So what that study planner allows you to do is sort of pick your graduation date, and then it'll actually give you dates to take each exam. And if you take those exams on those or before those dates, you're going to hit that graduation goal. So definitely check that out. You'd hit update there, and that'll give you those options. And then again, this getting started box here, that if you first start, it's going to give you the opportunity to start your first course. If you are in the middle of a course, this is really cool. So if you are working on your course and maybe you have kids and one of them wakes up because you just put them to bed and they're getting up. If you want to log back on because you can't go back to sleep or you didn't sleep yet, when you go into here and you click resume course, which will be in the same place here that it says start course, you click resume course, you're going to be able to jump back in right where you left off. So this here is that study planner page that I was talking about. So on that previous slide there, if you do click that button that says update, this is what you're going to see. So you have a few options here. You have an accelerated program, you have a recommended program, an extended program, and then you actually can customize. So I recommend anybody that enrolls in any program, especially high school, is that you set a goal for yourself. Because this is a self-paced program. This is a self-guided program. You're not going into a classroom and being sort of led by an instructor. This is all on you. So this is a little handy tool that can give you that extra little bit of discipline. And it can give you those dates to complete each of those exams for. And then you're going to be able to kind of get an idea of when you're going to become a graduate. So definitely check that out once you get into your student portal. So here is probably one of the most important sections of the student portal. So the help and support tab, as you can see on the left here, is going to pop open this page here. So like I said before, we have a huge staff here to help you. We have 3 groups that are here to help you and to guide you along your journey here in your program. So if you do have a question, this is a good place to start, because what you can do is you actually can look at some other support topics on the bottom here. Maybe you can get your question answered by looking at the popular questions. You can even type in a question or a keyword. And then once you do type in a question there, what it's going to do is it's then going to give you the opportunity to either send an instructor an email or even chat. So we do have some of our education staff as well as our student advocates that are able to chat with you. So if you do want to chat, you will have to first, type in a question here and see if we can get you an answer a little bit quicker. But if we can't, then we're happy to help you, and you're going to be able to email education or your instructor as well as chat with them. So this is a really, really important section. Again, make sure you ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. That's what we're here for. Now this is going to be what your actual course structure is going to look like. So you're going to have your course. You're going to have sometimes some support materials here. That's this one here is Meet Your Instructor. Is some commonly asked questions and answers, some tips and tools for success. So one thing that I always told my students when I was on the phones as an admission specialist is make sure you check these support materials out. Don't just open your study units and study and take your exams. A lot of these support materials here, they can uncover some really useful tools. They can answer a lot of questions that you have where you won't have to call us or email us. You're going to get that question, and then you're going to go right back to studying and taking your program. And also, it's going to show you if we have webinars for our courses. So some courses require webinars as part of the coursework, and they're graded. Some courses just have webinars and live help sessions, such as our high school diploma. So if you're not checking that stuff out, you're not going to be able to use or know about those really useful resources that are going to kind of get you through the program. So one thing that we do offer through our HSCS department for maybe some parents or schools is we do offer what we call a learning progress portal. So at the current time, this isn't unfortunately available for our regular admissions department students, but this is available. And as you can see here, Sarasota Center staff, they can password protect exams, because what that does is it allows them to keep those students that they're working with, even though they're taking our program. It's sort of a hybrid environment where they're still kind of helping them through the program. And what this does is this allows them to kind of monitor progress, see when courses were taken, see when a student last logged in, and things like that. And then as I said before, if they wanted to sort of track and kind of keep the program at a pace they want to keep it at, they can sort of block exams. And that's a good thing, because unless you have prior knowledge, it's really, really important to not just take the exams. You have to open the study units, you have to do your reading assignments, your flashcards, all of that stuff, because even though not everything that you learn is going to be on your exams, it will most likely come up in college or even in the workforce. So make sure that you're taking advantage of that too. So just another quick view here of what our learning progress portal looks like. Not going to cover that too much because, again, that is only offered through our HSCS department. And then here, the most important thing here, like I talked about before, is this is the end result. So this is a picture from our graduation last year. And as you could see, it's an arena. And there's a little mascot there with a hockey stick. So this arena is an arena that they have concerts in. They have a hockey league that plays there. So that just goes to show that we've really put a lot into making graduation special. 3 or 4 years ago, when we started with graduation, we had it in our cafeteria here in Scranton, and then we moved it to a bigger space within our office here, our location, our campus here in Scranton. Then we moved it to a local college, and then just last year, as this picture shows, we moved it to an entire arena. So as I said before, this is the end result. This is why you're calling us, is to become a high school graduate or a college graduate or a graduate of a career program. So make sure that you take advantage of this graduation ceremony. It's a once in a lifetime event, and it's an incredible event. So when that time comes, when you become a graduate and you see some information, make sure you sign up. Make sure you join us there next year. So here are some sort of courses that we offer that are really good, and they are focused on careers and sort of job markets that are really growing right now. So as you can see here, we have a whole veterinary portfolio. So we have our veterinary technology, veterinary technician associate's degree that is fully AVMA accredited. Once you graduate from that program, it's going to allow you to become licensed in your state and practice as a veterinary technician. We have a veterinary assistant program. That's really good if maybe you don't want to take that giant leap into an associate's degree. Maybe you want to just kind of get your foot in the door in that field. You know, check out the veterinary assistant program first. That might be a better fit for you. And again, as I said, when you go online, you can compare the programs. If you call into admissions, an admission specialist, they'd be happy to guide you through sort of what the best program would be for your current situation. We also have a pet grooming course. We have a dog obedience trainer and instructor course. So those are good programs, not only on their own, but they're also good programs to kind of supplement the larger veterinary assistant and even larger veterinary technology program. If you're a vet assistant or you're a vet technician and you have a background and education in obedience training, that is going to really pay dividends, not only on your resume, but really for the animals and for you know, the animals' families and things that come into the office that you're working in. So another thing that we do offer in our regular admissions department is we do offer some programs that focus on skilled trades. So we have an auto repair technician program, we have diesel mechanics program, HVAC technician program, residential electrician, professional locksmith, and home security. Those are really, really great programs, and they're all career diplomas. So the purpose of those programs, you know, as long as everything is good with state restrictions and things like that, is to get you into that career, kind of get your foot in the door in one of those trades. So a separate sort of subset of our admissions department, they actually deal with individual courses for skilled trades. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can give us a call at that number, and you can let them know that you're interested in skilled trades, individual skilled trade courses, or we call workforce development. So we have courses on machinists, we have courses on welding, warehouse management, tool and die, industrial math. So that's just a very small sample. So if you're interested in those, when you speak to an admission specialist, let them know, and then they can get you to the right team. And then, as we spoke about briefly before, we have the high school pathways. So if you want to get into that skilled trade career diploma for auto repair tech, check out the automotive repair high school pathway. You can not only graduate from high school, but get your foot in the door and get your feet wet in the automotive industry. And then also get some credit for some of those courses you took if you decide to go into the auto repair technician career diploma. Healthcare field is huge. We have medical billing and coding. We have pharmacy technician, also pharmacy technician professional. That's a relatively new program. I definitely recommend you check that out if you're interested in the pharmacy field and that's kind of something that you've been looking to do. I would definitely check out the website on the Pharm Tech Professional program. Give us a call, and we could talk to you about some of the benefits of the professional, the pharmacy tech professional as opposed to the regular pharmacy technician. We have a home health aid program that's relatively new as well. We have a medical administrative assistant and then also dental assistant. So we have a pretty broad allied health portfolio there for you if you're interested in getting into the healthcare field. We also have business. Business is great. Business is very broad and general. And if you're looking to start with a company and maybe move up the ranks, these are going to be the courses that you're going to want to look at. We have administrative assistant, that's a career diploma. We have bookkeeping. We have a business management associate's degree and a bachelor's degree. We have an accounting associate's degree and then also finance. So there's, again, a great business portfolio. Another portfolio we have here is early childhood education. So we have a child care professional program, child development associate, undergraduate certificate, early childhood education associate's degree. So if you're looking to, teach young children, you're looking to get your CDA credential. We have plenty of programs here that are gonna cover both of those fields. We also have the security in the legal field. We have a security guard program, a paralegal program. That's the career diploma. We also offer a paralegal studies associate's degree. We have legal secretary, and then also, like I said before, we have the criminal justice on both the associates and the bachelor side, and then a few on the hospitality, retail, and restaurant management side. A lot of new programs here too. It just goes to show that we really focus on getting our prospective students courses that are going to really mean something, and they're going to get them into a career that is growing and that needs jobs and needs employees. So we have retail supervisor, guest services agent, hotel restaurant management, retail management, and then also fashion merchandising. So that is sort of a broad overview of some of the courses that we offer: diploma, career diplomas, as well as associate's degrees, and our high school pathways that are going to kind of get you into one of those fields right now that you may be interested in, but also fields that are really growing right now and that are really popular. So this is just here. This is just kind of another, brief overview of the courses. Some that we've already talked about. You have also, though, information technology courses such as PC maintenance and repair. We have a computer information systems associate's degree. We also have some engineering programs. So we have a construction technology, engineering technology, as well as industrial electronics associate's degree as well. So just to kind of recap, kind of end here, just a few really important points about Penn Foster. So I think one of the best things about Penn Foster is it's not only affordable, but it's super flexible. I myself, I have 3 young children, and my wife, we're married, and we have, she has a full-time job, I have a full-time job. So this is something that really fits into a lifestyle like that. Or maybe you don't have kids, but you have to work 2 or 3 jobs to make ends meet for yourself. This is something that you're still going to be able to kind of fit into your life. There's really not anyone that doesn't have time for this, because we give you ample amount of time to complete the program. And the good thing about that is that you could take that full, let's say 3 years to complete our high school diploma, but you can also, work your butt off and you can complete it in a year or 2. So that choice is yours. And again, it's really very affordable. Our programs are, nowhere near a brick and mortar school. So they're going to be affordable for families, for those who, maybe can't get a good job because they don't have their high school diploma. We're going to make it affordable for you to become a high school graduate. And then we're going to allow you to still work and still spend time with your family and things like that, because we're flexible. You can work on it 1 day a week. You can work on it every day for an hour. That's going to be all completely up to you. So same thing here. You're taking those courses on your schedule at your own pace. And then, as we discussed a little bit before, we have a lot of resources that I just encourage everyone who becomes a student to take advantage of. We have academic support in our education department. We have student advocates in our student services department. They're available over the phone. They're available via email. We have career coaches. We have success coaches. So we have a very, very large staff that is really, really devoted to seeing everyone that is a student, every Penn Foster student, that they get a good experience, and that they're guided when they need guidance, they're helped when they need help, and that they become a graduate. And then lastly here is, not only do we have support here, but we have a whole community. So there is a student community for Penn Foster. So not only can you get support from our staff here in education, student services, success coaches, things like that, you actually can get some motivation from your peers, from other students that are taking the courses that you're taking. We have, the high school section, we have the vet tech section, and I think it's really, really good to talk about what you're going through and talk about your struggles, because I can assure you that somebody else has gone through that same struggle. So make sure that when you do become a student, that you check out that community, because it's just another tool in your arsenal to just increase your chances of becoming a graduate. So again, I just want to thank everybody for joining us today. I hope a lot of you listen into this in the future. And again, check us out on the web, pennfoster.edu. Give us a call into the admissions department. We have admissions specialists ready here to talk to you about our programs, to guide you towards the best program, and to get you started and right off on the right foot. If you want to give admissions specialist a call, the number is right there on your screen. It's 1-866-833-5103. And again, thank you everyone for joining today, as well as everyone who is listening and viewing this in the future. Thank you.